失礼します。ポテトサラダ。
すみません、ハッシュありますか？あれば。 Wow, 6 minutes, no name. Anyone there? All right, Tom. 7 minutes. Wow, took some. I was thinking of like closing it. How are things with you? Stuffed peppers. We've changed from before, they're very small now. I wanted to go downstairs, all you can drink for 1 hour for 500 yen, but they were busy. You have to buy one thing though. You have to buy some food. The price of steel has finally gone up, so that's good. Yeah. $15. Not sure that this fucking chicken's cooked right. Sumazen. これちゃんと焼いた。これはチキン。今気持ち悪い。チキンだけ。
すみません、ちょっともう一度焼き直させて、大丈夫ですか？ごめんなさい、じゃあキャンセルさせていただきます。
危ない。
申し訳ございません。
チキンすごい気持ち悪い。
申し訳ございません。
I just thought, I thought it was quick. Usually it's a bit of time for that to come, and it took. It just it wasn't cooked properly. It wasn't, like I say, usually it takes a bit of time for that to come, and it came a lot quicker than usual. And I was eating the third one, and then it was hard on the outside, but it wasn't cooked inside, so they cooked it too quickly. I better not be fucking sick. Well, usually the chicken here is alright in Japan, but, and this is like, they said that most of the food here is, well, they said the food here is all cooked sandwich meat, it's all Japanese meat. They do, but it's very specialised chicken. But that's minced chicken. Price of steel's gone up, Jen. I know last month I got 40 yen for air conditioning. Today it was 50 yen. So I got 4,000 yen. Maybe 10,000 yen tomorrow for taking that away. Right. Great stuff, Jason. Thanks, pal. Just had some stuffed peppers, and the fucking chicken wasn't cooked properly. So 15 yen, that's not too bad. They can get like, go to the warehouse some money and start fucking breaking some steel stuff up. You know, like if you get half a ton, then that's like 7,500 yen. It's peppers, so it's like green peppers with mince inside. But I thought it came a lot quicker than it usually does. And then when I was eating the third one, I just noticed it. I'm fucking feeling sick thinking about it too. So. Yeah, if I wanted the shits, I'd go to McDonald's. clown spray. Yeah, it's McDonald's. It's not long before that stuff's turned to shit, is it? So I gave the old guy another 1,000, and he broke up a television for me. He's going to do that over the weekend. That food he was cooking turned out smelling pretty good. It was peppers. It was stuffed peppers, Jim. In fact, they came that quick. I had a feeling they might have been, they might have been frozen and then warmed up. I asked him how long he'd been on the streets. He says 11 years. So I said, "Oh, Medetto," and he found me. He hasn't been in touch with his kids. I am guessing he didn't have a pension, and that's why last wife kicked him out. Yeah, maybe I should scalp him. Usually the social services send someone round to cut the hair. But he says she hasn't been round in a while. Sometimes I fucking wonder. Downstairs is very busy. Yeah, well, they don't like generally they look after themselves, they sustain themselves, you know, they do their own work. They're not like the typical Western bum where they just sit there doing fuck all. I was thinking of going to England and trying it out, bumming on the street. Everybody just walks past them throwing them a fucking quid. And in a busy place like London, they can get a lot of money. I'm talking 100, 200 quid. It's better doing that than fucking working. In fact, some people have been found out. They are working, and same in America as well. People have followed them home, and they actually live in a fucking house. But they find it easier to beg. Have you got to actually do something next to the stop line, Jen? Like wash the window or something like that? Jen, wipe the diaper over the windscreen and then just $10 to clean it off. Yeah, I've seen that sub story before in Hawaii. Offer them a job and they don't want to know. They've all got these elaborate stories. One guy told me that his boss's boat got impounded when he came to Hawaii and he couldn't get back to America. Yeah, sure, pal. He only takes money. I've had that. I found that out in Sheffield about 40 years ago, and I gave him 50 pence to buy food, and I saw him. He went round back 5 minutes later, and he still hadn't bought any food. So so after that, I would just buy him a bag of chips. I wouldn't give him money. And there was this Japanese guy, and he says, and he was chubby, and he's saying, "No, can you give me some money for food?" So I bought him a sandwich, and I says, "Eat it now." I made him eat it, and he struggled because he wasn't fucking hungry. Yeah, they only take money. Fuck them. I only take money. I've had two cunts in the last 6 months telling me what they want me to buy them. Where can you find hair, man? I don't know. It depends where you are and who you are. Why do you want to find him? Yeah, that's it. They want to sign you up for a month, Jen. And I'm sure that those people that are doing that, they get some kind of bonus. I tried to do one the other day. It's this Indian family, and I wanted to donate $10, like, and the sad story. Then they said minimum donation $30. But why can't I afford $30? You're doing yourself out of fucking things. If you're asking for a minimum donation, I'm sure there are a lot of people that want to donate, you know, a few dollars, even if it's only $2, $5. No, these greedy fuckers, they're not worth. There should be any amount. Yeah, but they're more likely to piss people off, aren't they? If they say we only I've seen a lot of charities in England and America only £25 or only $25. But a lot of people want, you know, if you're fucking in a really good job, maybe you can afford that. But if you're like, if someone's doing worse than you, and you think like a few dollars will help, especially if it's a sad case. Hello, is that Sakamoto Eki? I think I'm going to finish that beer and just drink water. They have a lot of meat though, but they sell all sorts. It's Torikizoku. All those charities are fucking cons, Jen. The big ones. Especially the Red Cross, the American, mainly American people, the American Red Cross, they had so much fucking money. They paid off that fucking would-be president's wife. She was the fucking, she was in charge. And they paid her off with a fucking $1 million. She's working on a fucking charity. They paid her off with a fucking $1 million. What kind of fucking charity is that? And she fucking took it as well. Yeah, cunt. They took all that money from Americans and they built 12 fucking houses. It's not the first time they've ripped off people either. PETA, that's the same thing. They took millions from fucking people. PETA are the biggest animal killers in America, if not the world. Yeah, sometimes they don't even wait a week. It was that politician's wife, the cunt that couldn't hold a pen. He always had a pen in his left hand. The cunt that tried to be a hero in the Second World War, then nearly got other fucking people shot because he had to save him, the useless cunt. Did you know that the leader of PETA was a British woman? Hey Jen, did I say this earlier, Dash? Or maybe I did. Jen, I had a friend that was in Grey's Academy. Yeah, I thought I recognised him. I sent him an email today. He's an actor, like he's been in one of the. He was in a film called Beer Goggles. You know when you drink beer and a girl or boy becomes attractive? That was the name of the film. He was in Beer Goggles. His name is Trevor. Black dude. He played an intern. I'm thinking, look at this guy, I'm thinking, that looks like fucking Trevor, that, isn't it? I wasn't too, but he still had the same fucking goatee beard. If you ever get is this guy playing fucking Scrabble or something? Ed Begley Jr. So this shop is finally full for once. Welcome back. Have some food poisoning. Who said that? I didn't see that. Nice t-shirt. Where can I buy it from? Me? Send me money to. Oh, it depends. Where do you live in Japan? Maybe can't send things. The welcome back special. We've missed you. We're gonna give you something to remember us by. If you're in Japan, I can send it. Maybe there's a problem sending things out of Japan. If you're in Japan, $25. Or 2,500 yen. Do you understand the t-shirt? Just doite. Yeah, I'm not being funny. I feel, and if it's possible for me to throw up, I might do it on top of here, in front of you. If I'm sick, I'm going to call an ambulance and say. So they get 5 points on their license. Well, you never know. I do feel a bit strange to the truth. No, generally if I've got the shits, which is usually related to visiting McDonald's, I just shit it out and that's it. Hi man. Where was that, Ed? What was happening there? Next time you're showing one of my videos, you'll send him one way or the other. Yeah, I'm not sure what kind of English that is, Sergi. Once did someone talk him down? You know he's in That guy's in trouble. Did I tell you? I think I told you that one before about the the guy trying to drown himself in Liverpool docks. Didn't I tell you that one? Liverpool was one of the worst unemployment spots in Britain. Doesn't help that they were also fucking lazy. So there's this guy, and he's in the docks. He jumped in the docks to drown himself, and this guy jumps in, and he's swimming towards him like this, and he's going, keep away, I don't want to be saved, and he's swimming faster towards him because I don't want to be saved. He says, I'm not coming to save you. He says, where do you work? Maybe I should have explained that a bit better. Do you mean you threw up at school, Sergi? Need to get a shave these bits up top of my head. It says you're okay, is that the last comment? Sergi's gone. Well, no, because you could obviously cause other deaths. You know, someone's car swerves. Yeah, well, there was a film in London, and they say that if you're a tube driver, subway, tube trains, if you have 3 suicides that jump in front of your train, you retire for life. They pay you off. And you know the guy Stephen Merchant from Ricky Gervais's mate, they actually made a film about this, a comedy, and the railway union didn't like it at all. I wonder if suicides have increased all around the world. You would have thought so, wouldn't you? Yeah, I guess mate, a lot of suicides are, I guess, especially with children, they cry for help. Yeah. I went to Liquor Mountain yesterday to see if they got any more discounted. Yeah, well, if there's any a certain set of problems around the world, they're fucking going off in America at the moment, aren't they? England as well. Did you see my video about how the NHK portrayed the fucking troubles in America? So policemen killing black people. No, but it's not really a racial issue, it's a fucking police issue, isn't it? You know, black. There was a Jimmy Kimmel. Jimmy Kimmel did he did a thing. He says he was asking black people, "Do you have any white friends?" And he asking white people, "Do you have any black friends?" And he asked this black guy, he goes, "Do you have any white friends?" He says, "Fucking no, white people scare me." Anybody check out that singer I recommended, Sigrid, from Norway? She makes me smile all the time. Really, really talented girl. Sigrid. Just type in Sigrid. Sigrid. She's a 22-year-old. She only started writing songs at 16 years old. 2 years ago, she was called the voice of 2018. So after 4 years of writing and writing songs and then singing, I know, you know, like every other person's been like singing since they were like 10 or 12 or whatever. In fact, I think her parents said to her, her parents recognised that she was really good, and instead of going into law or being a teacher, she said, "Why don't you give that another try? Because we want some money." Did you like her, Dash? Yeah, she's just got a unique way of singing and dancing on the stage. She just wears very simple clothes. she sings like jeans and t-shirts. She's really, you know, she's really nice. Yeah, Strangers, that's one of her songs, yeah. I put a message on her page to call me. Yeah, she gave that impression. And he was living in her town. He'd been there 11 years with a Norwegian girl. And she said to him, let's get a drink when I come back. But she said it's a small town, but it's 65,000. So it's not really that small. Looks great actually, the town. Yeah, well, I know the Japanese pension shit, that is I asked where I'm based now, I asked them for a loan. They wouldn't help me whatsoever. So luckily I got that 100,000 yen. What the USA needs to do is put in a new government, and that government needs to carry out a wealth tax on fucking Apple, Bezos, all those massive companies. A fucking wealth tax. Fucking sting the bastards. Because they're not all the... Because what they're doing with that money, they're just buying back shares. They're not employing more people. You know, they're not doing any benefit for the fucking communities. Not doing any benefit for the fucking workforce. They're just being greedier and greedier. And that just leads to megalomania. Is it megalomania? What is it that what is you've got, Ed? Megalomania? Hello, Paradox Gorilla. Well, that's why we need to start killing the politicians. I said the problem in America, the politicians are bought for too little money. You'll well, you'll have to move up in the world, Tash. Get a second psychosis. Yeah, that's what was that guy's name from Trinidad and Tobago this morning? Was it Pink Fizz? Fizzy Pop, that was it, Fizzy Pop, that's the best name I've seen. I think I'm tired because I did a bit of work today. Yeah, he's got a thing with something to do with the lifestyle, yeah. Or people will just, you know, people are just making excuses for themselves or for kids. The best excuse I like is fucking dyslexia. numerical dyslexia. What does that mean? You can't see numbers. Have a look at a guy called Daniel Hamnet. You can't do any times table. But is it? But can't you just do them in your head without looking at the numbers? Oh, interesting. I can multiply if there's a difference of 2. I used to be able to do like 4-figure numbers in my head in like seconds. What? She's got, what's that, Jen? Is that your stepsister, is it? When I was about 16 or 17, I started to memorize all the squares of the numbers from 1 to 100, and then I could see when using my calculator, I could see a pattern of multiplying large numbers. For example, if you have a pattern between squares. For example, if you have 16 times 14, the number in between that is 15. 15 squared is 225. But if you minus 1 from that, 16 times 14 is 1 less, so it's 224. And then from that I started doing larger numbers. What's been happening with is HIMR. If I do succumb to this food poisoning, I was at Torikizoku on Saturday at I think they poisoned me about just before 7 o'clock. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think so. A few days ago, Dash. What was that say you said before, Jenny, about your sister? Dyscalculia? Is that calcula? That sounds like calculating things. See, the thing with this Daniel, he can multiply amazing numbers in his head. But the strange thing is, he sees numbers as coloured shapes. So if it's a number 17, for example, that will be a specific colour or a specific shape. And then someone will ask him a question, for example, what's 3,270 times 5,115? And he'll give the answer, because all these shapes, all these coloured shapes come into his vision, and then he can give that answer. It's fucking amazing. Hey, yes. I'm getting. He's got an amazing ability, languages and numbers, and he did the pi. He did that to 22,000 places, and people have done that long. People have done memorized pi, but once he's memorized it, he never forgets it. Whereas the other people that memorize it, once they've learnt it and done it, they forget it, but it sticks in his head. Oh, I know. Okay. Well, Eddie's quite witty. What did he say now? Yeah, some more what did? Are you digging? There's more. Ed's more likely to be dogging, I think. I've just seen that he. How big was the hole? Okay, I'm just catching up with his comments. I got a lot of comments at once and I didn't catch them. No, I'll have to look at. I'll have to catch up with the Instagram later, Dad. I think I should catch up with his channel. He's been doing some strange things recently. He's back in England, yeah? What is Chris Chan? Yeah, but in Hong Kong and in Malaysia, is the average temperature of 28, isn't it? Chris Chan, is that the name of his channel, Chris Chan? Is he American? There was a, I don't know if it's Chan or Tran, there's an Australian girl, she's got quite... Have you ever seen that salary man in Japan that dresses as a schoolgirl? I've seen him twice on the trains. But there was a 6'5" Marine. He was like 16 stone, and he became a woman. A 6'5" fucking paratrooper. 16 stones. His family, everybody just went. All his family said fuck off. All the paratroopers just said fuck off. You're an embarrassment. We don't want to know you. There are some things you should take to your grave. without a doubt. There was something on Facebook the other day on the news, Facebook saying, see fucking Jenner without his makeup. It's not that fucking... Is it that skinny guy that gets really fucking melodramatic and starts crying? But he had his own program and he was fucking... The guy's 6'2". And he puts heels on, then all this fucking dodgy makeup, and he expects men to talk to him. I mean, even if you're fucking 5'4" and you're a man, but if you've got dodgy makeup and fucking dress, no man's gonna fucking talk to you. Sometimes there's a few that goes into the hub near Nagoya Station. I just avoid them. I just don't want to give him any attention whatsoever. Yep, Jen's middle name is Viola. You're in the show. Are you talking about now, Dash? You're eating cake, watching my channel and getting in the shower. Dash, have you been watching too much Daniel on HMIR? Oh, okay, thank God for that. Why was it awesome, Das? I can't stay in hot water too long unless it was like curing my back. Are there any Japanese bathhouses in Brisbane? The convention for fans of my... Oh dear. What, in their house? Well, I went to a mate's wedding in Mie, and they this. It was like a guest house. You could rent it for parties and weddings, and they had a massive fucking bath, a really modern bath. It was like a little centaur, and it was maybe 4 or 5 meters wide and 2 meters deep, and it was fucking really cool. And I thought, wow. And like, so first of all, the girls went and got bathed and showered and everything. Then all the guy guests went and got bathed and showered. But it's a really cool bath. Yeah, it's always the same water. Yeah. For several days. Yeah, it's usually the dad that's always the last in. And then if you're a guest, if you're a male guest, you're the last in. Like I used to be. No, but you wash yourself, Jen, you wash yourself thoroughly before you get in the bath. Ed, it looks like that guy spotted. If you went in first, yeah. Now and again, because the Japanese bath is so small and deep, me and my wife often used to have sex in the bath. It was quite good. It's not a horse, Dash, it's a pony. So don't make a bolt for the door. Next, somebody will be fucking mentioning Mambla. I couldn't believe that when I saw it on a talk show, that Mambla is and it's a fucking organisation that's allowed to exist. Man Love Boy Association. I couldn't believe it. I thought it was a joke. Something like that, yeah. It might be that Man and Boy Love Association. Ed got kicked out because he was going for the men as well. Sorry, Ed. It's real, yeah, it's real. In 2010 they predicted this. He says that every 50 years there's been something fucking dodgy about the world. So like 2020, 1970, 1920, 1870. Oh, without a doubt, because they're just, you know, the thing is they're abusing boys. But a lot of these boys want to go with an old guy for money. But if you're a normal boy, you wouldn't want to be doing things to an older guy, even if it was for money. Oh, I tell you who did that, fucking, what do you call that cunt with all the makeup on? Marilyn Manson. He used to suck cock for money, but he said it's not because It's not because he's gay, he just wanted the money. Look, if you suck cock, whether you're getting paid or not, you're fucking gay. That was, I think he was on Dennis Norton show and he said that. I think I'd do some of those for free actually. I don't think he said that, no, he just said he wasn't gay, but he just took the cocks for money. I don't mind if he's gay or not, or bisexual, but just be fucking truthful. I don't think a straight guy would suck cock for money, even if it was like a fucking $1 million. I don't think they would. No, I wouldn't be sucking cock. You could suck mine. And hot lady boy, yes, definitely shag him. But I would prefer that cock, or he took his cock away, something like that, strapped it down. No, but some of those lady boys. Good question. Yeah, I don't think so, Jen. No. There is, there are some in prison. There are men that like shag other men, and they don't reckon that's gay. And that's why I paid bail. Oh, here we go. Light went off. So the other day, last week, when I was in the hub, and this young guy comes out of the elevator with his fucking dyed fucking mop of hair, looking very stylish mop of hair, and I'm thinking, what the fuck's this? And then he's looking at me as though he's caught my eye. And so I'm just like, I don't encourage it or anything. So I go back there 2 days later, he's in the street on the corner trying to get business for a bar and he's fucking waving at me. No! So just... He has 5 dogs and his girlfriend's got 1. Was it Kazakhstan? He increased tourism to that country. I think it was up to, it was up 50% or something. It's illegal in Kazakhstan. This isn't that Kazakhstan where they steal the wives? I didn't like Allergy. I just thought it was too fucking stupid to laugh at. Even Donald Trump realised that Allergy was a prick. He was in with Donald Trump for an interview, and Donald Trump just says, "Get this idiot out of here." And now that's what the American people are saying about Trump. Get that idiot out of here. Yeah. Kriegs. Is that how you say that? Kriegs. Kriegs. That I must admit, like I said, I'm not too keen on Allergy. I think it's too fucking stupid. But I wouldn't mind seeing Allergy interviewing Trump now. That'd be good. They could do Allergy interviewing Trump, but like splice it. I'm sure there would be enough fucking footage somewhere. Yeah, I saw some. Where was that now? It was in the Balkans, and it was like two warring factions, and they were like fucking shooting each other. And what happened was these fucking manly men, were too afraid to go out of their houses, so they stopped in the house all the day, and the wives had to go out to work. And because they were manly men, they wouldn't do any fucking cleaning, they wouldn't do any fucking cooking. And so the wife had to come home and start fucking cooking and cleaning as these fucking brave men were inside the fucking houses. I'd never seen that one. I hadn't seen it, or I didn't see it all the way through. I can't remember. I can't even remember. I think I've seen it, but it doesn't stick in my mind. Maybe I just saw clips. Maybe you saw the clips, Ed. Yeah, he was talking about it on a talk show once, and he said his tackle was in his face and he could hardly breathe. Maybe you should watch it again. But you're not allowed to do stereotypes of other certain kinds of races, are you? So. He did one. I haven't seen that yet. He did one. I think it's called Grimsby. and him and his brother is split up at birth, and his brother's like he's like a British James Bond, and then he comes to find his dumb brother. Like, I've seen clips of that. That looks really funny. So was he talking like a cunt then? No, I don't like. I've seen clips of that Bruno. I just couldn't fucking watch that. That is just, I don't like. It's just over the top. I just, I couldn't even watch that character. It's just, it's meaningless. Was that a full? Was that Bruno a full film? If I was in any, I would be in. I would be in Judge Dredd. I'm sure there are quite a few actually I wouldn't mind being in, but probably comedies. Bad Santa. There are quite a lot of Clint Eastwood clips on Facebook at the moment. He's been in a lot of fucking classic films, that guy. I think I'd like to be in a musical. Yeah, I would have liked to have been in Oliver. Dash, did you know I was, well, Carl's just said, did you know I was in a film with Sylvester Stallone? Did you know that? I thought you must have, yeah? Cry Baby? Oh, I don't know that one. An unclean woman. We've all been there. Well, that's an old film, yeah, Crying Game, yeah, good film. The woman in that film, her husband was a brain surgeon, and he died when he was like 33 years old. It was Sylvester Stallone and Robert De Niro, I think. Yeah. I think that was one. That was actually one film where Stallone was praised for his acting. No, I was in Judge Dredd with Stallone, albeit 7 seconds. But I did share the screen with Stallone, so. He came across as a very nice guy. Yeah, I saw. I was gonna say something about that. I'll put it on Facebook. That he wants to hit him in the face with a bag of shit. But he says he wants to humiliate Donald Trump. But Donald Trump has already humiliated himself. He's done it himself. There was something on Facebook today that said his wife, Melanin, she wanted a prenup before going to the White House, a new prenup, and that prenup said she wants Barron, the boy, he wants Donald Trump to treat Barron as the same as his other children. I don't think that's a fucking good idea. I think the best thing that Barron can do is join the fucking French Foreign Legion. That poor bastard kid. Everybody hates Trump. I left it too late for the fucking supermarket. I've left my bike in front of the supermarket. Right guys, I'm going to get off. I'm getting a little bit tired as well. And hopefully I won't fucking get the shits from this fucking dodgy chicken. I don't think I would like living in Northern Ireland. I'd like to go and visit. Got some young friends there. And the bars I saw were in like Southern Ireland. In the Ed Sheeran song, that looked fantastic. The bars there. But very jolly people. They did look good, but I'm not sure they did. I don't think they like the English too much, so probably not best place for English people to go. Alright guys, see you later. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks once again, Dash. And I'll see you next time. Busy day tomorrow. Bye bye.